Hey guys, so I lied. I'm actually posting again today instead of waiting for tomorrow. Um, I don't know. This is gonna be a little story about being seen in 2025. It's honestly kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really happy where I am right now, with the whole, being like I don't know, being an outcast and expressing myself. It's really nice. And I wouldn't have it any other way, but sometimes it really sucks. Um, I've had a lot of drama with people simply because of the way I dress. Like situations that are just unnecessary and stupid, but it happens because I don't know, people just are just like that. It's stupid. Yeah. Um ow. There you go. Oh, here he is. Right. So, I don't know. I'm in middle school. Friends aren't the best in middle school. Like I try my best, but some of the ones that I have are just immature. Um, yeah, they're just like, underdeveloped little fetuses. I don't know, they're all stupid. Not all of them, but a lot of them are stupid, and I don't know why I still talk to them. Um, like this girl I knew since fifth grade, she talked about me ever since I turned seen. It was this whole argument over nothing. Like, it was crazy. I guess I kind of escalated it a little bit because I said something about her mom. She got like really defensive and mad. She wanted to fight me. We never fought, by the way, because I don't fight. I don't fight people. That's what I avoid. It's just being seen has brought me a lot of problems that I don't need in my life. Like, I don't need this energy in my life. It's just like stupid. Some of my friends are kind of unsupportive about it, and some of my friends are supportive, but then they make fun of me for it, and some of them are actually nice and they don't care what I look like because they talk to me because I'm their friend, and they don't label me as just, some weird kid. I love having old friends. It's so nice because they're like the only ones who understand you. I know it sounds like really corny, but let me get to the point. Um, okay, like one of my friends is actually so sheltered and stupid. But I know it's not nice to say that about her, but sometimes she just gets me really mad. I started, well, I wanted to be seen in August 2024. Actually, Invader Zim is what triggered it all. I love you, Invader Zim. Thank you. Um, yeah, that's what started it. I started watching it in the summer, and then slowly, I just really wanted to be a scene kid. So I started off slow for a long time, and then I started asking for different clothes, and I started to slowly progress and slowly gain the courage to ask my mom if I could get the certain clothes, and I told her what I wanted to look like, and she was flabbergasted at first, like she didn't want it at all. But eventually they accepted it, they accepted me, and they let me do it. And that's how I started my transition. And when I started becoming obviously seen, which is probably like October to November, my friend, she's like, "Oh my god, it's like, what happened to you, Talia? I miss the old Talia." She would be like, "I miss your old hair," because eventually I cut it by myself. Like I cut this part by myself in like October. She's like, "What happened to your hair? I miss the old Talia." And then my other friend's like, "Yeah, what happened to the old Talia I knew in kindergarten, first grade?" No one cares because that was over 7 years ago. Yeah, and she was like that for a really long time, and it really irked me. Like, she's just so unsupportive. I told her this story. I'm not naming any names, but right, because someone thought I had autism because the devil gave it to me. So stupid. And I regret telling her the story because you know what she did? She was like, "Honestly, I believe I'm telling you, I'm dead serious." She said all of this to me. She was like, "Honestly, I kind of believe her because here's the thing: my mom told me that emos and goths and scene kids. No, she didn't even know what scene kids were until I came along. But it's so stupid. And she was like, yeah, she told me that they're all like satanic and they just attract this bad energy. Anyways, yeah, my lunch table ate her up so bad that day, and I still make fun of her for it because it's stupid. You don't say that about people. That's just disrespectful. Um, because she's like a holy roller or whatever, and like her family's super religious. I'm not saying that I'm not religious. I'm Catholic, but like they're like over the top. Like her grandma told her to change an outfit because she was wearing too much black. Like that's stupid. No wonder she said that. Um, but yeah, a lot of my other friends, like they just like make fun of me. I know I shouldn't be talking to them anymore. I don't know. I just have problems with cutting out toxic people in my life. Yeah, like they like laugh at me and they're like, she's probably gonna come in with black lipstick next week. Is that like what's the problem with black lipstick? I'm not Me personally, it's not my cup of tea. I think it's really pretty on other people though. But even if I did, what was the problem? Like, aren't you supposed to be my friend? Yeah, it's just one of my many problems. It's one of the many, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, problems and conveniences that come with being an alt kid in 2025. It just makes What makes it worse is that being mean has been so normalized that, it's just everyone's desensitized and everyone's offensive and rude and say things that are completely uncalled for, and they do it because, this generation's like stupid and the internet makes everyone stupid. So they say mean things and then everyone else laughs with them because it's just normal now. It's really sad. Yeah. So, what are you even talking about? Like, I don't know, being a scene kid. Yeah. It's really stupid. And of course, I think every alt kid has gone through this before. The constant back and forths with your parents. Like, I go out with an outfit, like, I get ready for something. So I have to be the most emo piece of person at the supermarket, and they're like, "You're really going out like that?" Like, okay. Sometimes my mom calls my outfits weird. My dad thinks they're alright, but they both are like, you can't keep on pushing it, Talia. It gets to a point. It gets to a point. And then after that, we can't support you anymore. It's insane. It's a bunch of yap that I really don't care about. I'm sure every alt person has gone through it at one point, that constant judgment from your parents. Yeah, God, the quality on this thing is crap. Whatever, it adds to the atmosphere, I guess. Yeah, what else? Of course, you're gonna get made fun of and laughed at school. And really, no one knows anything about alt fashion or fashion in general. So when they see you, the first thing the little puny seventh grade boys think when they see me is, "Oh my God, emo, wrist check." Oh, oh my God, it's so annoying. It's so bad how many times I get called emo. Like yesterday, I was just not yesterday, the other day I was just walking out of health class, and then I hear these two little boys behind me. One of them is like, "Hey, look, it's the emo girl I was telling you about." He's like, "Where?" I turn around and I give him this a weird look because that's just rude. Why would you say that when you're looking right behind me? And they're like, and the little boy, like one of the boys, they're like, "Oh my God, you messed up. It was him. It was him. It wasn't me." I didn't even care really. Like I was just looking at them, and he's like, "I didn't say that. Oh my God, who said that? Not me." It's really annoying. I looked at them for a second, just like stared into their eyes because I really didn't care. I just stared at them with no expression on my face and walked away. Um, I think that's something that's literally never gonna end ever for as long as alt fashion exists. Everyone's gonna call you emo or something that is just not you. Like I just hate that everyone uses emo as like the word for all people. Buddy! That's my dog barking. His name is Buddy. Yeah, this is getting pretty long and boring. Probably because I'm speaking in monotone too. Whatever. Come on! Okay. Maybe my parents are home soon. I don't know. Maybe he hears them outside. Yeah, what else? Um, when I was like just starting, I was scared to death about being judged. And I see people, I know I'm still technically a beginner because like I only started a few months ago, but people are always like, how do you be seen and not get bullied or whatever? And I'm just like, um, how you have to, you gotta grow a spine, alright? And you need to toughen up. Because there's no denying that you're not gonna get judged and bullied. It's gonna happen. And you can't be afraid of it. Like, I was petrified. The last thing I wanted to do was be bullied. I know this sounds like stupid, but just don't let yourself be bullied. If you really want to be seen or emo, whatever you want to dress up as, maybe you want to cosplay as. Okay, I just realized that I didn't have my microphone in. I don't know if anyone could hear that. I'm just gonna sum up what I just said. Um, People are always worried about being made fun of, and you know what? Honestly, it's gonna happen. Being made fun of, um, in this generation is inevitable. No matter if you're alt, if you're whatever you are, however you dress, you cannot escape it. But it's not something to be worried about because if you truly love how you're dressing or how you want to dress or however you express yourself, then you won't let it get to you. You can't do that. You can't. Because at the end of the day, the people that bully you want something that you have. And maybe it's the confidence that you have with your fashion choices or whatever. My first guess when people are talking about me or making fun of me for no reason is because they're jealous. That it's the truth. I don't mean to sound arrogant or anything, but it's the truth. Because all like literally every single time I get made fun of, it's completely unprovoked. Like I've never done anything to these people in my life. So yeah, it's all unprovoked. I don't do anything to upset these people. They just look at me and they laugh and they joke about me or whatever. Like they're like, cut my life in two pieces whenever I walk past them in the hallway. But yeah, you just have to keep your chin up, and you can't let it get to you. All right, you can't. Sometimes I have those moments where I'm like, I'm just really tired of doing this, and I'm just gonna stop one day. It's okay to have those thoughts. I never actually mean it. Like, I just end up feeling better and I forget all about it. But yeah, that's my advice to beginners. Is that I'm just gonna sum it up again, I guess. You're gonna get made fun of. Toughen up. Don't let yourself be bullied. Don't get sick over it, and be yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna talk. This video is 14 minutes long. I don't know if anyone's watching this still. I don't know. I don't even have the attention span to watch a 14-minute video, but whatever. What was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna talk about myself a year ago. I've always kind of been a weird person. I've always had weird humor. Not like weird humor, just weird. Like I'm just a weird kid. I have the weird personality. And it's 6th and 7th grade. I spent all my time trying to fit in and trying to be like everyone else and be pretty and wear lip gloss and mascara and as much makeup as I could. And yeah, I just tried to fit in. And I started to notice that people were like kind of distant with me and like weird. And I always felt like I was kind of awkward around them, like I didn't fit in. Um, Fun fact, I did not fit in. I was nothing like them. I was just pretending. They were just pretending to be my friend, and I was just pretending to be theirs. Not like in a fake way, but I wasn't being myself. Um, of course, until the year ended, I turned senior. But how I used to dress last year, it wasn't that basic actually. I wanted to dress like early 90s, which I did, but I wasn't very good at it. I wasn't, and I was just watered down, and I kind of felt awkward. I was just like uncomfortable with myself, kind of. So I'm really happy with the way I am now. Nothing is better than really being yourself. of course, I get made fun of, I get talked about, I get weird looks, and I get laughed at in the hallways, but it doesn't stop me. I really don't care what anyone says about me. I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't, it just doesn't affect me. Um, that feeling when you finally get to be yourself and not care what anyone says about you is just like crazy. If you're thinking about being alt scene, whatever, just go for it. Trust me, it's gonna be maybe one of the best decisions you've ever made in your life. But yeah, what changed this year is that I was a lot happier with myself. Yeah, I still get talked about, whatever. I keep on saying that. I keep on repeating myself. But yeah, that happens. It happens, you know. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I look ugly. It happens. Just ignore it. Really. Don't let it get to your head. I say for the 14 millionth time. Um, the other thing that's changed is that I'm talking to new people that I would have never talked to last year, which has also led to a lot of problems because you know those weird friends that you have. I don't know if you know what I mean. There's always those little people that you talk to that are really off and weird, but you don't say anything about them, or you just ignore it because you don't want to hurt their feelings. That's what changed also is that okay, weird kid equals hangs out with other weird kids, and sometimes I like classify them like this: good weird kids and bad weird kids. The bad weird kids are ones that have completely inappropriate, uncalled for, offensive, what else? Way too vulgar humor, and the other ones are people who actually, are nice to me, support me, and are weird in a good way. That's also what changed. Your friends are gonna change too. Maybe you're gonna lose some, and you're gonna gain a lot more. Well, depending on how many alt people are in your school. I think I have a fair amount of alt people at my school. It's kind of cool that I have so many cool people that I see walking around the halls every day. Like there's this girl I know, she has blue hair and she wears like Invader Zim hoodies and she just has this really cool layered cut, not like a scene haircut, but it's blue. I think it's brown at the tips. And she's so cool and she wears a bunch of candy. Like she's so good at making candy cups. I wish I was her, low key. But yeah, I guess that concludes my obnoxiously long, almost 20-minute video about nothing. Thanks, guys. Actually, I might post one more video just because I feel like it after this.